Hi, welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm back with another message. Okay, so I'm not gonna, make this introduction too long. I honestly like to get straight into it, but I want to say, if you have been tuning in and and you're returning to watch my messages, thank you, boo. I appreciate you for supporting. And if you're new here, welcome in, okay? Make yourself comfortable and enjoy. So the message I have today is really cool. I asked Source, I always ask, and for everybody that don't know, I guess you can know from the title, but your girl is psychic, okay? So these are psychic readings, and I just tell you what I see, pretty much, and what I'm feeling, and what I'm feeling today is that you will be going very fast, or moving forward fast, that's better, into some kind of financial opportunity. To me, it's giving you might get a new job or something like that. But this is definitely surrounding a career or opportunity in business, something like that. Honestly, the biggest or the strongest energy is saying that you are going to be getting a new job, and I would say especially if you have been waiting and applying and you haven't gotten any results, whatever job you just applied for, and this actually could be a job that you haven't applied for yet, but you're going to be applying for it soon, within the week. Excuse me, I guess that's a confirmation burp. But and by the way, I used to really despise I used to be like, confirmation burp, but it's crazy how they actually happen right on time. So I feel like you're going to apply for this job. You're going to be chosen for an interview, and before you know it, you're going to be looking back like, oh my God, I have a job that I love. Not only do I have a job that I love my hours, I love everything about it, I love how it has elevated my life and things like that. So moving forward, I feel like this is going to be happening probably within the next 3 weeks. Okay, 3 weeks seems like it's a long stretch, but to be honest with you, the way things are going to develop, it seems like it's going to be very fast, very, very fast. Okay, now I feel like this is money that you're going to have to get used to, or maybe it will be a gradual increase as you go along in this career field or something like that. But this money is it will help benefit your life no matter what size or what amount you start with. Okay, I feel like whatever this is, whether it's just a job or a career change or move or a business venture, this is something that you've been manifesting. You've been praying about it. You have been visualizing yourself happening, or just really sending out that energy to the universe. Like, you need this job. This is what you want. And I also feel like you have been standing your ground and saying, I refuse to do this because I'm going to do that. I want to do that, and source, spirit, God, God, whatever. If you can make it happen for other people, you can make it happen for me. And I feel like you've been standing your ground. And to be honest with you, that is like honorable, because that's what you're supposed to do. I always tell my clients and everybody around me, if they hear me when I talk, challenge the universe. Challenge the universe. Challenge God. Because it's meant for you to actually put out commands. You're supposed to command things in your life. You're not supposed to be begging and crying and whining about things. You're supposed to say, I want this. This is my life, because you are the creator of your life. You are a co-creator, so to say. But you got to first say what you want in the most confident, eager, determined way, and expect that to come. I feel like a lot of people look at it in reverse. When we say the term co-creator, most people will look at themselves as in second place, second in line, second in command. But no, you're first in command. It has to actually come from you first. You have to actually imagine, or even get a spark or something, ignite some kind of passion within you first, and then the universe is going to do their part. So I feel like you did that. You stood your ground, you said what you want, and now you're going to get what you want, exactly what you want. And if I'm not being, I suppose, direct enough and clear enough with exactly what you're going to get, I'm pretty sure you know what you've been praying for, as far as regarding your work and career and all that stuff. And I feel like this is going to bring in a lot of stability, not only financial stability, but it's going to give you some mental stability. Like, I feel like you've been needing that stableness, that stability in your mental, because you haven't been feeling like yourself, and you'll be able to feel like yourself again. I feel like you're one the type of person that we would say is a great leader, and you really haven't been feeling like yourself, for a while. And with getting this job, securing this bag, you'll be able to be more like who you are, right? Be more like yourself. Be the leader that you are. And I feel like, you won't feel like a imposter, if that makes sense. Spirit wants me to say something regarding your, regarding your old job, or the old work you did, the previous work you did. I'm hearing the reason why you're not there anymore is because you're not supposed to be there. It's simple as that. So if you've been ruminating about why you got fired, or why things aren't going right, it's because the changes in your career have been a part of the plan all along. I feel like sometimes people get stuck in certain situations, i.e. a job or a company that no longer serves you. And so the Spirit is saying the reason why you're not there anymore, or you won't be there anymore, is because it just simply doesn't serve you. And you already know this. So don't question what plans the universe has for you. just be ready for more, right? Because we're always supposed to receive more. Once you touch on a certain level, you're supposed to go higher and higher and higher and higher. That's when you're supposed to keep growing. You're not supposed to stay the same. Okay, so if you had questions about, oh, why did I even waste my time? You didn't waste your time. You gained the knowledge that you needed. You gained the experience that you needed. And now it's time for you to move on. Okay? And there's obviously something better meant for you on your journey. I feel like the way things are going to pan out for you is it's going to work out so smoothly. It's going to work out so good that this is really going to be bring advancements in your life, or like it's going to take you so far out of the way of hardships and struggle that you probably even forget. So I really want you to make sure that you journal this process of you transitioning and how much patience you've had to have, and faith you've had to have, and just remember where you came from, because you're going to get to a point where everything is just right. Everything is going so great in your life, and you're not going to be a part of the less fortunate crowd, but you'll have to be humbled and remember that everything can be changed. Everything can change in an instant, and then you can be back to struggling and all that stuff. So make sure you keep that in mind. Okay. What else, source? I do feel like you are in you're needing to forgive some people, maybe even forgive yourself for the choices you made or the things that you said. I don't know if this has anything to do with your job or work, but this is what's coming up. And the spirit guides want you to just forgive. Just forgive yourself, forgive other people, whatever and whoever needs to be forgiven. Just send out that loving energy and make peace with the past, okay? Again, I don't think this has anything, but it might. It might be your last boss that you need to forgive. It might be your coworkers that you need to forgive. Someone needs to be forgiven, and I want you to take a moment to just put it in your heart to send love and really allow the universe, let God handle it, okay? Make sure you keep that in mind as you continue to elevate on your new path and your new career at your new job, okay? Another thing I want to say is please keep in mind that you are going to be so happy and so ecstatic because of this blessing of a job and all that stuff. But make sure you are mindful as you go along. Don't be reckless. Don't I would say just don't overlook things, because when you're in a space where you have been praying for something and you finally get it, everything that you thought about or said in your time of need and in a time of, you know what I mean, where your soul was restless or what have you, and you were just fainting for change, crying out for change. Everything you said, by the time you get to your manifestation, can be wiped away clean. You won't remember it. So Spirit said, do everything you said you were going to do when you get this new opportunity, when you got this new opportunity, okay? Do everything you said you were going to do. Be on your P's and Q's. Make sure your T's are crossed, your I's are dotted. Make sure you are on point, because I'm feeling this so strongly. You're not going to be in this space for long. You're still meant to elevate, baby. So if you don't do what you're supposed to do while you're where you're at right now, or when you start, when you're in this position, this new position that you're in, if you forget that you had a goal, and by the way, that this clearly means that the universe supports you in that goal, right? If you don't do what you said you were going to do, you're going to have to learn this lesson again, okay? So make sure you do what you're supposed to do. Your job is to elevate. I keep saying elevate, elevate, elevate. Don't you dare get in this position and try to stay there. Oh, I'm just going to get on autopilot. I'm going to be on cruise control. No, you're not. You're supposed to elevate. So always keep that in mind. As a matter of fact, I need you to go get a plate or something. You know how they have those name plates and stuff like that. Instead of putting your name on there, put elevate on there. Okay, so you won't forget, because that is what you're supposed to do. Elevate, elevate, elevate. Just know everything is going to work out for you. Okay? You are leaving behind your old version of yourself who struggled and all that stuff. And you are going to be getting your heart's desires. Your money is going to be good. Your confidence is going to go through the roof. You're going to be attractive. Your life is on the up and up. You're going to be celebrating these wins. And, everything is just going to go so well for you in your life. Stay level-headed. Stay grounded. And trust your intuition. Just make sure you do what you're supposed to do, okay? Because that is ending. The old situation is ending, and you're about to start this new journey, and it's official, baby. That's all. That's all I gotta say. It's official. You're moving on up. I said we're moving on up to the east side. Okay. Anyways, that's all I got for you, sweet love. If you want to know anything about me, all you got to do is click on the description box and you'll find out everything you need, including how to get a personal session with me and all that good stuff. Okay? That's all I got. I'm going to see you next time.